Part 2.
Part 2.
Here we go. I am telling you, those black and green trunks of Connor's. I'm wearing a Jose Aldo shirt, but I love those green and black shorts. And the Irish folk song turning into Biggie Smalls. I ain't hating on that. That's sick.
Sorry, my dog likes to moon you guys.
Yeah. A lot of you guys didn't even realize, people who watched our other video, that he existed. That he was sitting there the whole time until he moved. He's good camouflage.
I guess he doesn't want to continue the tradition.
I'm nervous. I hate this. I'm going to throw up. I'm saying Jose Aldo by TKO or a very, very dominant Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu display. Like, he just comes out and completely ignores all the bullshit striking, takes him down, and does what Damian Maia did to Gunnar Nelson a little while ago and just mauls him Jiu-Jitsu-wise. I think that's a very strong possibility.
I think that Jose Aldo is too slick for Conor McGregor, and that he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
I think he can submit him. I think he can kick his face off. I think.
You think just the experience is there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Jose Aldo's fight.
I think so.
But I don't know how to call a win. But I've never watched Conor McGregor fight before, so.
Just highlights, right?
Yeah.
And we've seen Jose beat up Frankie. Seen him beat up Chad.
And he's been the champion for 10 years.
No, he hasn't been the champion for 10 years. He hasn't lost in 10 years.
Fight, whatever.
He's been the champion for over 5 years, though. He's the only featherweight champion. McGregor's belt is fake. Let's be honest. It's an interim belt.
Interim belt.
He fought a guy on 2 weeks' notice for an interim belt. It's just because there's so much hype behind that fight.
Jose Aldo was hurt.
Yeah, he broke his rib. You had to give some kind of big prize at the end of all that craziness, because they built that last fight up really big. He's doing wheel kicks and shit, warming up. I
don't think you're gonna throw one of those in there.
I think he will, but I think he'll get taken down. But with the Ronda fight, when I made my decision at the weigh-ins.
Yeah.
And with this fight, I did the same thing. I made my decision at the weigh-ins. The whole time I kind of thought Jose, but I was waiting to see how Jose reacted at the weigh-ins. Jose, what the fuck ever. But hold on one second. But at the weigh-ins, what I was looking for happened. Jose Aldo was smiling. He was mocking Conor. All this shit, and Conor didn't know what to do. Conor's going, fuck, so he grabs his arm, he's acting like he's gonna throw fake kicks and shit, or kick him on stage and all that, and Jose's laughing. That right there told me Jose's confident as shit, and Conor's starting to go, fuck, my plan A was to get in his head, now what?
Now you gotta fight.
Now I have to actually fight him and try to win that way without him being emotionally involved. That's just what I think, but Jose could be more emotional than he's showing too, once he gets in there, and he sees that Irish dude bouncing around talking shit.
I think Jose Aldo's too smart.
I kind of think so too.
I think he's too smart and too slick.
They're just ignore that dude. Hey,
I just hope I don't eat my words.
Yeah,
later.
I know. I got one prediction right. I'm hoping for 2 tonight. Plus, I think it's awesome to have Jose just be the only champ for a long time and keep it. Just keep it and lose it by saying, okay, I'm leaving the division or retiring or whatever. But we have heard Jose and Jose in the past. Joe came out and said, well, I've been calling him Jose when it's actually Jose. And then after that, he started calling him Jose again, and everyone has just said Jose, which has never made sense to me whatsoever.
We need to ask Aldo himself.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce your name?
Yeah. Or if there's any Brazilians or people who speak Portuguese or the way their names are, maybe the J means something else.
What is correct?
Yes, please.
I say Jose.
In all other ways, around the world, that says Jose.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say Jose. How would Jose be spelled?
You know what I heard someone call Uriah Faber on whatever
Fox
the channel,
Sports 1.
Fox Sports 1, they called him Urijah. And I just laughed.
Oh, you're right.
Urijah Faber.
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh my goodness. I guess some of those guys on Fox Sports 1
Yeah.
really are clueless when it comes to fighting.
They just do more of the other sports. Like,
Yeah.
that's the problem. They talk about UFC for like 10 minutes, and then they talk about football, baseball, all that.
They
But
probably are like, it has like a little spot,
Yeah.
and they gotta mention it.
yeah,
and then,
exactly. And something we talked about a little bit in the other video, if you didn't watch it, if you just came for the main event, which we're fixing to watch, they're getting Vaselined up and shit. But something I was going to talk about with this fight, just like the last fight, is in my opinion personally, at Nova Union, whatever, however the fuck you say,
What?
Jose Aldo's camp,
Okay.
Nova Union or whatever in Brazil, he's fighting very good people, including the ex 135 champion in Barao, who hadn't lost in like 10 years,
Mhm.
and then like a bunch of like up and coming Brazilian dudes and bad motherfuckers. Whereas Gunnar Nelson is by far his best training partner, and Gunnar got the floor mopped. Damian Maia whooped his ass tonight. Like, we saw it with Rockhold. Rockhold trains with DC Kane every day, doing the crazy shit that they do, Olympic wrestling, you know what I mean, like all that. And look what happened. His results prove that iron sharpens iron. You work out with bad mofos, you become a bad mofo. You get better, whereas it seems like some people plateau. Like, I'm not saying that's 100% with Connor, so I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm trying to be biased. Unbiased, sorry. 4-inch reach, that ain't nothing really. I mean, it is 4, but... They said
Again, I think Jose Aldo's too slick.
Yeah. They said they were going to start doing, you know how they have the reach for their arms?
Uh-huh.
They were going to start putting the reach for legs.
For their legs? How do you measure that? Like, how long your leg is?
I think you would measure from, like, the
groin like
to the instep?
Inseam? Like,
yeah,
with pants
to the toe.
I do like his shorts.
Those green and black ones are sick. But, like, I know, it looks like he's being confident, but I think he's, like, he's a little too out of the moment, whereas Jose Aldo's got his head down like he always does. He's just zen, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there is a possibility of too much confidence and cockiness that can happen. Jose's shorts nice and short for lots of kicks, I'm assuming. Also, something I listened to on the Joe Rogan podcast the other day that I didn't even think about was Jose could come out southpaw, which he never, he never does, and that would still open up the kicks because Connor's southpaw, and that would give him the kick on the other side. I thought that was an interesting point. That and the jiu-jitsu.
I just like how Jose Aldo will not even look at him.
No, he's not.
He doesn't. He's not. It's like you're not here.
He doesn't entertain it ever. He's gonna have his head down right here, and then when they go to the stare down, he usually keeps his head down.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he walks backwards to the cage right before the fight starts, he looks his head up and he swings his arm, and then he goes and he demolishes people.
Mm-hmm.
This is another fight that Connor is a big motherfucker, no IVs.
Oh.
So who knows? And he was allowed to have it against Chad, and Chad was on a 2-week camp, and Chad was still able to take him down and just hold him there and beat him up with elbows and beat him up. And he went for a guillotine, and then Connor got up and TKO'd him. But talking about a guy on 2 weeks camp was still able to kind of dominate Connor for a little bit, and that's a guy who's lost to Jose twice. But again, MMA math is bullshit in my opinion. This is a sport where this guy could knock the champ out, but the champ can't knock the guy beneath that guy. It's just styles and matchups, and it's crazy. Oh. 25-1, 10 years without losing.
That's so crazy.
Oh, I'm throwing. I can't believe this shit's about to happen.
We've been waiting a long time for this.
Mm-hmm. 3 fucking decisions and a 4th round TKO. I mean,
that should have been a 3rd round.
Agreed. This is a long night of fights. Can you imagine the people who have been there since the very first prelim? You're talking about since fucking 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Well,
he's not even gonna look.
Maybe it'll be like last night where the last fight was over. Yeah. Just like that.
Wow.
None.
Connor was actually respectful right there. And look, Jose back, working the arm. He's ready. This shit's about to fucking get crazy. If I start moving around a lot, sorry.
What is he doing?
He's a weird spider. I don't know.
I'm an animal.
He's gonna get kicked in the fucking mush.
I hope so.
I usually pace during fights that are like this much bothering me, but for you guys, I'm trying to sit here.
Oh.
Oh, Jose. Oof. He's long, man. He's smiling and shit, but one of them kicks comes in and slams in there. Oh!
You gotta be kidding me.
What the fuck, man?
You have got to be kidding me.
What the fuck? That's insane.
What?
Just perfect punch.
Oh my god.
Damn, he hits hard. Definitely wasn't expecting that from either of them, really. Jose got a little too aggressive.
I'm, like, speechless.
Yeah, that's insane. You definitely give him a rematch. That was a flash knockout in the first couple punches. Like, if you're giving Ronda a fucking rematch, you damn
Jose deserves a rematch.
Jose's had the belt for fucking ever. God, his fans are not going to shut up. I get it, yeah, you knocked him out for sure, but that, I don't think, he didn't even expect that.
No. Holy shit.
Connor didn't even think that shit was going to happen.
He hasn't even gone over to look and check if Jose Aldo is okay.
I know.
What an ass.
He acts like he's respectful. He says he is, but he's really not.
Oh. Well.
He landed, but he was almost out already.
Yeah. Oh.
Damn. Piston left hand. He landed the good left hook, but he got hit before he landed it. He wasn't really out too long, but damn. And he landed a good left hook. That's what sucks. And truthfully, like, even if Jose had did that to him, it's like, it doesn't... I didn't want that from either of them. I wanted to actually see it go down for a little while.
I know, I feel like that's not a real fight.
It's not, like, I respect it. Yes, you did knock him out. Like,
yeah.
I'm not taking the knockout away. You fucking stoned him. But, damn, like, as a fan, I was hoping for more of a fight. You definitely, like, you give Jose Aldo...
All the hype and all the BS leading up to this. And
then, bam,
what?
2 seconds.
Holy shit.
Like, you can't even, like... I'm gonna sound like an asshole. I'm not saying he's not skilled, but like we didn't even get to see an
what
exchange.
He had.
Yeah,
we didn't
get to see him do anything. It's like, well, yeah, because he knocked him out with one punch. That's all he needed. No, Aldo got caught. Shit happens. He earned a rematch by being undefeated for 10 fucking years and having the only belt in featherweight history, or being the only champion in featherweight history.
Maybe Jose Aldo was too confident.
I think he got a little wild. I think Connor's saying we'll do a rematch. Damn, 13 seconds.
Where are all those people back there?
This new thing of like letting people's families in, and like it really only seems to be Connor's family getting in there. Just saying. They kiss his ass a little bit.
Weidman's dad was in there.
He's always in the corner, though.
Oh,
Weidman was actually part of the corner. That's a fucking party.
Just wow. No controversy, no confusion, clean. The new, undisputed featherweight
Joe Rogan's a beast.
Yeah. Let's fuck Joe would strangle both of them in jiu-jitsu.
Again, nobody can take that left hand shot. But I tell you, he's powerful and he's fast. But precision beats power and timing beats speed. And that's what you saw there. So, honestly, I feel for Jose. He's a phenomenal champion. He was a phenomenal champion. We deserve to go a little bit longer. But I still feel at the end of the day, precision beats power and time beats speed all day of the week. So it would have happened sooner or later. But Connor, let's look at it. He moved in. You slid to the side and landed a beautiful left hand on the chin. And he landed a left hand of his own as he was going out cold. Went down. You finished him off with hammer fists. Look at it one more time from a different angle. No power, just precision. No speed, just timing. These are fundamentals. So that's all it takes. These are 4-ounce moves. That's all it takes. Especially when you add my left hand. Nobody can take that left hand shot. You looked incredibly relaxed coming in here into the octagon. How did you feel in comparison to your first title fight with Chad Mendez?
This is gonna be so boring for
Oh,
them.
yeah, sorry.
We're not even saying
I got
anything.
sucked into listening to what the fuck he had to say. I've never heard him not talk shit and be an asshole. I'm kind of enjoying it.
Didn't embrace it all, and I wanted to just embrace every bit of it a bit more, because sometimes it's over before you even know it, and then you're like, I wish I was in the moment a bit more. So this time, I was a hell of a lot more in the moment.
You fucking hair looks stupid, bro. That cowlick is bad for style.
You just want to like.
Yeah, fix it, Joe. Help him out.
That was crazy.
It's disappointing, man. I wanted to see like fucking shit go down. They're gonna think I'm hating, but it's really not that. It's just you don't expect a flash knockdown bullshit.
No.
Flash knockout like that.
I was not expecting that. Oh.
No fucking body was.
Look how sad he is.
He doesn't even know what the fuck happened.
He's crying.
Jogou direto no meu peito, eu esperava isso. E quando eu fui atacá-lo, ele acertou bom
People get caught, man.
Aí pegou ali, mas eu creio que essa luta aí, eu acho que agora a gente tem que partir com a revanche, que acho que não termina daí, né? Eu acho que foi muito rápido ali, ele acertou bom golpe e conseguiu acabar com o luta.
Yeah, he threw a cross on my chest, which I wasn't expected. Then I threw a punch, and he came back with another cross, and that was that. I think that we need the rematch. It was really not a fight, so we need to get back in here.
Don't fucking boo him. It's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Fuck those people in that stadium. They're not even Irish.
You don't know that.
No, some of them are, but the fucking swarms of them, they didn't come from Ireland in that fucking swarm. They're from fucking Boston, and they're from probably some of them are from Vegas, and they threw on a fucking red, green, and white shirt, or an orange, green, and white shirt.
Eu nunca caí em provocação nenhuma, cara. Eu fico bem, com a cabeça bem tranquila ali dentro. Eu tenho que chegar lá dentro e fazer meu trabalho.
See what happens with the rematch.
Yeah.
Acertou bom golpe. Eu acho que a gente tem que partir pra outra agora. Agora tô esperando a revanche aí.
Dana's having a sigh of relief, though. He had Ronda get head kicked, and Paige got her ass whooped.
I don't care what he says, and we're gonna have to come back here, and it's on to the next at this point.
You've had some amazing fights and an amazing reign as a champion, and I look forward to seeing you inside the octagon again. Thank you very much for everything. Brasil, muito obrigado pela torcida, a gente aproxima todo mundo. Isso faz parte, é um esporte, a gente perdeu hoje, mas Deus quiser.
Well, I'm glad we did 2 fucking
You just
videos.
thanked Fox Sports.
Did he really?
Yeah. I'm glad we did 2 videos too, though, because
That wasn't a fight.
I know. Well, we've already gone 20 minutes.
Thanks for everyone staying up. I'll be back.
Aldo, ladies and gentlemen, first loss in over a decade. Our official decision was brought to you by Metro.
Like, why can't you just be like that? Like, why can't you actually be respectful for a change?
I mean, he hasn't been around for very
Ugh,
long, right?
Look at that disgusting game cover.
Conor McGregor, how long has he been in the UFC?
3 years?
How come? I feel like we've never heard of him until, I don't
Recently?
know. I've
Well,
never heard of
he
him.
had a couple fights, but then he hurt his knee. And then when he
Okay.
came back from the knee injury is when, like, the craze happened. With, like, where, like, he was talking all kinds of shit. and fight. He fought a couple people and then like talked his way into some more fights, and then he got really popular, shit like that.
I mean, it's probably not the way I would go about things, but you know, in that world, in this sport,
Yeah.
you know, having a big mouth
Yeah.
gets you places.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, he played the game.
It should get you into fights, but it shouldn't be higher ranked than people who fight good. You know what I'm saying? Like people who only go out and perform. Like he did good, but he was also spoon fed a lot of fighters.
Oh.
He was spoon fed a lot of fighters that he could beat. And it's just truth.
Well, we'll see how he defends his title.
And we know who he's gonna fight, and if he doesn't fight Aldo, it's a fucking travesty.
Okay, so he rematches Aldo and wins again. Who does Conor McGregor fight next?
I think he'll leave the... Ooh. Well, you know what sucks for Frankie? Frankie finally gets a knockout.
Uh-huh.
Finally gets told, hey, you got the title shot. Jose loses. Worst case scenario for Frankie Edgar because Edgar just got fucked out of another title shot. There's no way in hell they're going to give him a title shot over the rematch that will make.
No.
Fuck no. I can't wait till all the memes. They better be some memes about that cow lick on Conor's head. Because I'm looking at that. It looks like a flag
it's
waving
like all
on
I
top of
can
his head.
see.
I mean, he caught Aldo coming in, and I gotta think that all the taunting and all the mental warfare.
And no matter who on the internet tries to say, I knew that was gonna happen. No, the fuck you didn't. None of them saw that coming. I figured if either of them got stopped, it was gonna be 3 rounds after a couple exchanges. And like I'm kind of bummed too because I wanted to see what happened with the no IV situation with that big fucking dude.
Just like literally like the first fucking exchange.
Yeah, it was the first exchange.
They landed the same number of punches.
Imagine how crazy it would have been if Jose Aldo's landed on the chin instead of higher.
What if they knocked each other out?
If Jose goes down and Conor goes backwards as they just fall apart, like knocked out together, how crazy would that shit be?
Like who nobody wins? Like what is that?
No, it's a no contest.
That's a no contest?
Yeah.
They would, I mean,
Jose,
obviously they would rematch.
Yeah, Jose keeps the belt. Frankie still gets fucked. And Jose's completely right. Hey, we got to do a rematch. This wasn't even a fight.
I agree. Yeah, I got the feeling that he was like, I didn't get to fight.
Right. To him, there's no emotional release. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To him, he doesn't even... Like, he had to watch the video to see what happened. So in his head, he probably hasn't even fought yet. Because when you get dead knocked out, your short-term memory, this little space that just happened before you got knocked out, is wish-washy.
Yeah.
So that he could remember it, he might not. So to him, he hasn't fought. Conor got to knock somebody out, celebrate, flag, fucking scream, all this shit, and Jose's going, what? He's looking like why'd you? What the fuck happened? Like, like you're waking up asking what happened. Look, there's Frankie. Bang.
I like Frankie Edgar a little bit better now.
You can't make Frankie that. All Dana's seeing, $signs.
For what though?
Fucking rematch. This thing just did 1 billion fucking whatever views, and now he knows. Guess what? Now Jose Aldo's gonna be the pissed off one coming in for redemption after getting knocked out in 14 seconds.
Oh, he broke a record too.
Huh?
He broke a record too. Fastest.
Finish in a title fight by a second. That's not that impressive.
You're so biased.
I'm not biased. It's just Like, they're gonna think I'm biased, but I'm not. I wanted to see a fucking fight. They build it up like that, and
Don't
that's not
play
a fight.
like that. You wanted to see Jose Aldo kick Conor McGregor's
Oh yeah,
ass.
I did, but I still, even if Jose had kicked him one time and he fell over dead, I still wouldn't have celebrated like crazy. I still would have been a little like, I paid $50. That's how I feel. For 3 decisions, which were still, fights got better as they went on. The Rockhold Weidman fight
That was a good
that was
fight.
sick. But
But I'm out.
you're out.
I'm out.
What do you mean?
I'm out of this video.
They only hung around this long because you were still in the video.
I want to go cuddle with Fritz.
Fritz isn't a German guy in the room. It's our dog.
Fritz is our puppy. And he looks so cute right now.
Thanks for viewing.
Thanks for watching, guys.
It's always fun doing these things. And
Leave your
comment
comments.
if you want anything.
Let us know what you thought of the fight.
Yeah. And you can find, where you at on YouTube?
Mcgregor West. I do fitness blogging, so come check it out.
Good stuff. Great. She's got a great cameraman. All right. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.